The University of Arizona is facing a major setback. It will no longer receive federal funding to support its nutrition education and healthy living programs through the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, Nutrition Education Program, commonly known as SNAP-Ed. This means that vital educational efforts aimed at improving nutrition across 12 Arizona counties are abruptly coming to an end. But here's where it gets controversial. This funding cut doesn't just affect the university. It has deep ramifications for the many communities relying on these services. Previously, SNAP-Ed helped the University of Arizona provide a wide array of educational programs at various community venues, such as schools, senior centers, farmers markets, and food pantries. According to a statement on the UA website, these programs were heavily dependent on SNAP-Ed funding. Without this support, the university will have fewer staff to implement these initiatives, and there will be no money available for essential expenses like travel, educational materials, or activities held at community sites. This reduction could significantly diminish the reach and impact of nutrition education in underserved areas. Last year alone, UA's SNAP-Ed program, directly and indirectly, educated more than 18,600 young people, working in partnership with over 145 food pantries and summer feeding sites to enhance food access in underprivileged communities. The loss of funding threatens to unravel these established networks and the progress made in battling food insecurity. SNAP-Ed is a federally run program under the U.S. Department of Agriculture's Food and Nutrition Service. Shockingly, the program was cut from the federal budget for fiscal year 2026, a decision wrapped into the One Big Beautiful Act passed by Congress and signed by President Donald Trump. The elimination takes effect October 1st and will severely limit monthly financial support to low-income families for purchasing groceries and nutritious foods. Moreover, cutting SNAP-Ed means educational programs that teach families how to prepare healthy meals and stay physically active will cease, according to reports by ABC News. What makes SNAP-Ed unique is its holistic approach. The program not only offers nutrition education classes, but also uses social marketing and works to improve community policies, systems, and environments to support healthier lifestyles. The end of this program means families and communities will lose guidance on how to shop wisely, cook nutritious meals, and engage in physical exercise, skills crucial for long-term health. Despite this setback, the University of Arizona's Cooperative Extension remains committed to promoting nutrition security, expanding access to healthy foods, and encouraging physical activity. Shay Cantu, director of the Community Nutrition Program, emphasized the university's dedication to continuing its work in rural, urban, and tribal areas by seeking alternative solutions and partnerships. In 2024 alone, Arizona's Cooperative Extension Community Nutrition Program, which included SNAP-Ed and the Federal Expanded Food and Nutrition Education Program, conducted nearly 6,000 nutrition education classes. Their efforts also extended to leading 40 community coalitions, launching and maintaining over 60 school and community gardens, and helping to create or improve 12 school wellness policies aimed at healthier learning environments. At the state level, SNAP-Ed was managed by the Arizona Department of Health Services, in close collaboration with UA's Cooperative Extension, county health departments, and local organizations. With the loss of federal funding, the university is facing the challenge of adapting and finding new ways to sustain these vital community efforts. One point that raises more questions than answers is the lack of detailed information from the university about the financial magnitude of the funding cut, the number of staff positions potentially lost, or whether the elimination will primarily reduce education programs or also disrupt food distribution to vulnerable populations. Earlier, the university's extension director, Ed Martin, revealed that SNAP-Ed employed 70 people in 53 full-time equivalent roles statewide. He explained that they are actively collaborating with both federal and state partners to explore possibilities for restoring funding and planning how to continue their operations despite the setback. With the federal fiscal year ending September 30th, there is still a narrow window for action, but the impact on staff and program beneficiaries is already significant. In response, UA's cooperative extension leadership is aggressively pursuing alternative funding options, including new partnerships and grant opportunities, to keep key aspects of their nutrition programs alive. They are focusing on working closely with community stakeholders to navigate this challenging transition. This development raises important questions. Should federal nutritional education programs be prioritized to protect vulnerable communities? Or are there other ways to address these gaps? How should institutions balance dependence on federal funds with sustainable local solutions? These issues are ripe for discussion, and community voices are crucial. Purana Sanapanavar, who covers higher education for the Arizona Daily Star and Tucson.com, reported on this evolving story. If you care about nutrition education and community health, this issue deserves your attention and input. What do you think about the federal government's decision to cut SNAP-Ed funding? Is there a better way forward? Join the conversation and share your perspective.